My name is Josh. I'm the CEO and co-founder at Vector. We're a contact-based marketing platform, which means we help marketers understand the specific contacts that are on and off their website showing intent, and then we help them activate them with things like contact level advertising audience.
I'm Michael Grinberg. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the RevOps Shop. We are a revenue operations and growth hacking agency, mostly serving SaaS professional services and manufacturing companies of all different shapes and sizes. Big Vector fans here.
We love being partnered with you guys because what we're seeing from our customers is, especially over the last couple of years, just the world is changing. Sort of the old school legacy agencies, they're not as needed anymore. They need someone that can sort of be that true revenue operations partner, understands the AI and the clay and all that sort of stuff. So we're really excited to be here with you. I'll set the stage on what we're talking about today, which is how do we turn high intent visitors into pipeline using automation and LinkedIn outreach. This picture's worth a million words here, right? Of like how close you are to the pipeline and generating opportunities for your team. But often you spend all of that energy, you get them right there. They don't want to fill out the form and you've got nothing to show for it. Let's get into it. Like how does RevOps Shop help your customers unmask those site visitors?
When it comes to this presentation, and really what we're talking about now, is really how you could take concrete steps to get people that are coming to your website that are not identifying themselves, they're not filling out forms, they're not talking to chats. You're going to use Vector to identify those people. You're going to make sure that they fit into your ICP, and you're actually going to be able to build out an automated flow and almost like an inbound SDR, if you will, that can help you book meetings, generate pipeline with LinkedIn outreach, and you're going to be able to find leads that you would otherwise miss. And this is when we get into the actual workflow, there's a couple of tools that are going to be required, not just Vector. And this is the way we're doing it. So I think the first step in the workflow is you already have existing traffic that's coming to your website. So you have people that are coming to your website. Vector has a tracking code, right? A JavaScript snippet that you're going to go ahead and you're going to place it into your website. That information is going to flow into Vector. Then once it flows into Vector, not everybody that comes to your website is a great fit or a great lead or somebody that's interested in your product or solution, right? Especially if you have a careers page. So it's really important. And this is where we prefer to use Clay. We take the Vector information that's generated by Vector, we put it into Clay. And then what we're doing is we're using Clay to get additional information about the person that's actually visiting to make sure that they're inside of your company's ideal customer profile, that you actually do want to reach out to them, that you do want to incorporate them inside of your lead scoring. And one other element that's really important here is exclusions. So people that have maybe opted out in the past, people that are involved in active deals and active sales processes inside of your CRM. Clay is kind of that glue that helps us stitch all that together. And then once you get all the people that basically passed all those tests, you get past all the inclusions, you then will send that data to your CRM. We prefer HubSpot. We like to use HubSpot so that your sales team, your marketing lists, your workflows, and your reporting can be updated with this information, because now you can start to drive not only automated messaging via a platform like a LinkedIn or via HeyReach, excuse me. You can also start to inform your sales team.
You guys are great HubSpot experts, which is where a lot of your customers are saying. What do you do with the data once it's in HubSpot? Like, is it just going to HubSpot? Are you going from HubSpot to HeyReach, Clay to HeyReach? Like, talk me through sort of the actioning layer now.
Yeah, well, I think when you think about the CRM and that application layer, you got to think about the business users that are involved. So inside of your CRM, a lot of times you're going to have marketers, you're going to have ops people, you're also going to have sales people that are living inside of the CRM. So once you send it to HubSpot, a couple of different use cases is if you're running any kind of account-based marketing out of your CRM or your marketing automation platform, like Clay can give you a lot of additional context. Vector gives you that golden data on people that are coming to, not only coming to your website, but also you guys also have the offsite intent, right? So people that are looking for the product elsewhere, that's another way to kind of incorporate it. Once you identify those people, we can put them into lists for specific campaigns, for specific nurture tracks.
We've got two AEs, we have two founders, right? How does HeyReach scale when you start to get to like, hey, we've got account owners and 20 different reps, and like, do they have some of that functionality with multiple inboxes?
Yeah, and that's another place where like Clay becomes, I think, really critical, because Clay will allow you to take your territory management rules or your lead assignment rules or your lead routing rules, and you could basically codify them inside of a given Clay table. And also, when you're integrating it with your CRM, you can inherit account ownership from the CRM and pipe it back into the Clay table, which would then determine which HeyReach campaign it would go into. I think after, basically the next step after this is you kind of just watch the positive replies roll in